Hi, I'm Axel, and I have some exciting news today. We have the bottle rocket, which we've made videos before, and we have the rocket. The advantage of the rocket, the reason we're doing the rocket is a lot of people saw that and they said, I want more than 60 inches of height. I want to be able to stand up and move around. So this is a video to compare the different options you have for a rocket or a bottle rocket. All of these have a patent pending process that makes them fit any truck or almost any truck except the Hyundai. So this will give you a sense. This guy has 73 inches inside of height, and we'll go inside in a minute. This guy has 60 inches of height. This is on an F-150. Obviously, this is on a Tacoma. So if you come around front, you can get a general sense of what the height looks like on the truck. It doesn't squat the truck down at all because it's really light. This is probably 350 pounds. And part of that is because it has a quarter deck rather than a full cockpit. So if you come around here and get a view of the front of the truck, these are 82 inches wide. And that's important because it lets you sleep side to side. The walls are 2.5 inches thick, which gives you great insulation and great strength at a very light weight. But it means that even though this is 82 inches wide, you've only got 75 inches side to side. We're going to be making a narrow bottle rocket and rocket, and this line shows where that is. It's not very important, as you'll see in a minute, on a full-size truck because it's wider, but you can get snap-on mirrors for your mid-size truck that will make you easily able to see behind. As I said, if it's 75 inches wide, it just comes to here, and that's great. But then you probably need something that's going to be longer, and that could stick out the back of your truck. This thing is 76 inches long, so you can sleep north-south. So if you come around here and get a view of the truck from the front, you'll see that it is a lot narrower. Now compare that to a view of a bottle rocket on an F-150 or a full-size truck. It barely sticks out, and you can see that the mirrors work fine. So this is our quarter deck, and we're very proud of this because we don't build a full cockpit in there because that would be heavy. What we do is we have different quarter decks for different trucks. So this one is narrower, obviously, and you can see if you come in that it extends into the bed of the truck and gives you plenty of width, and you have a lower door here. But it means that you can use these campers universally because they can be run like this where they're sticking out. Or they can be run like this where you can close the bed of the truck. Just depends what length truck you have. And any of these will go with any truck because what you'll just need to do to adapt it to a different truck is get a different quarter deck or make your own. We can give you plans for that. And that means a very important thing, that if you get an axle camp, either a bottle rocket or a rocket, and you change your truck, it's no big deal. You can swap it over. Or if you're camping less and you want to sell it, someone with a different truck can use it. If you want to move this rocket onto the Ford, you'll see that in another video. You can do that easily. And if you come in like this, you'll see the other part of our process that makes this work. These campers have a sort of a wing that sits under here. You can see it in there. And that means that they are clamped down to the bed of the truck. And so come in further and you'll see that this little quarter deck here only goes a certain distance in, and then it's the bed of your truck. That helps us keep the cost down and the weight down. So that's the quarter deck, and that's the universal camper. To rephrase, this topper, the rocket, can go on any truck except maybe a Hyundai. And this Bond rocket is the same thing. And here is the interior of the rocket. As you can see, there's a lot of headroom up here and a nice table. You can also swivel this table around so you can seat 4 people in here. And if you come around here, you can see this is the power station right here. And there's room for a lot of storage there. There's also room for storage in here. We're just in the bed of a Tacoma with a long bed. So we make what storage we can. And over on here, there's a sink box. These are all options you have. And when it comes to night, it breaks down really easily. You take this table apart and you stow it under here. And you can pull your bed out like an accordion. Now you've got plenty of place, got a nice view out this window, and you can relax and go to bed. Give you an idea of the height. I'm 5'10". I've got basically an inch above me here. Standing on the quarterdeck. If I fold the bed out of the way, I've got a little more room. And of course, this is a topper, so the amount of headroom you have has a lot to do with how high the bed rails are. So that's the rocket. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave a comment below if you're interested in getting one of these. We're going to start making these in 2025, start building them in January. So if you'd like to get on a kind of a pre-order list, please drop me a comment. And as always, like and subscribe. That's a huge help to the channel. So thank you.